Everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we'll try and understand the applicability of GST on the sale of used cars or old cars. Well, the GST Council at its 55th meeting held on 21st of December introduced a flat 18% GST rate on the sale of old, used, second-hand cars. Earlier, this was 12%, but now they've said there's going to be a flat 18% on the sale of used cars, whether it's going to be petrol, diesel, or even electric vehicles. Well, in the meeting, what the finance minister explained this concept with the help of an example. What she said was, suppose you buy a car for 12 lakhs and you sell it for 9 lakhs, then 18% GST shall be applicable on rupees 3 lakhs. Now, when the finance minister put this example out, there was a lot of confusion, doubts, speculations, and even wild reels were made about this topic. Because people started understanding and interpreting that, okay, is she saying that 18% GST is now going to be applicable even if the car is sold at a loss of rupees 3 lakhs, 9 minus 12? Well, this is not the case. And we'll understand and clear all kinds of confusion in this particular video. Well, first things first, and that is, what is the applicability, or on whom this 18% GST is applicable? Well, the council said that if you have a business and if that business has a GST registration and tomorrow you are buying a used or second-hand car, then you will have to charge a flat 18% GST on top of your sale value. But mostly for second-hand car dealers like Cars24, Spinny, and other online, offline, used or second-hand car dealers, when they sell cars to buyers, their second-hand cars to buyers, then they'll have to charge 18% GST on all kinds of cars, whether it is petrol, diesel, or even electric vehicles. So this is the applicability. So for an individual selling a second-hand vehicle to another individual, there is no GST because that individual does not have a GST registration. So the first criteria is that you need to have a GST registration. So if I'm selling, I bought a car and I'm selling a second-hand car to another person, I do not have to charge GST on the sale value, and that is clear. Well, we'll understand how this works with the help of an example. Say there's a person who is an individual. He initially bought the car at 7 lakhs and now he's selling the same car to Cars24 at 10 lakhs. So with this, he has made a profit of 3 lakhs, but there'll be no GST on this because the person selling is not registered. He's an individual. He's selling it maybe to Cars24 or any other person, but the person selling does not have a registration. He's selling as an individual and there is no GST on the profit or on the margin of 3 lakhs. Cars24, of course, buys a car at 10 lakhs and tomorrow sells it to a person who wants that car at 12 lakhs. So in this case, they have made a profit on the second-hand car sale of 2 lakhs, and on this they'll have to pay 18% GST. In the sense, whatever is the sale value, they have to charge 18% GST and collect the same from the buyer. So this person ultimately will have to pay Cars24 X amount of value plus GST. So when Cars24, being a registered dealer, is selling it at a profit, on the margin of the profit, 18% GST shall be applicable. So why all this confusion around this topic? A lot of people asked, is this a new tax rate or tax rule? Well, no, this is not a new tax rule or tax rate. In the sense, it is not a tax rule for sure. Earlier, there was a 12% GST on the sale of used vehicles, but now it is an 18% GST flat on the sale of any kind of used vehicles. This 18% GST should be applied only on the margin or the profit. The answer is yes. Suppose you bought a car for 15 lakhs. After many years of using it, the value of the car comes down because of depreciation, and the depreciated value today is 7 lakhs. And tomorrow you want to sell the car for 5 lakhs. Here you made a loss, 5 minus 7, 2 lakhs. On this loss, there is no concept of GST. GST is only on the value added or on the margin. Suppose it is 7 minus 5, you're selling at a profit, then yes, GST will be applicable on 2 lakhs. But on this particular loss, there's no GST. And finally, what is the impact of this change or this flat rate levy of 18%? Well, the council said that flat 18% GST is going to be applicable for all kinds of used car sale, whether it's going to be petrol, diesel, and even electric vehicles. So the electric vehicle market can witness a decrease, can witness a slump, because initially you buy the electric vehicle at 5% GST, and then you're selling it at 18% GST and falls in the same category of petrol and diesel now. The electric vehicle market could face some issues in the future. Second-hand car dealers, of course, Cars24, Spinny, and all other registered dealers, when they sell second-hand vehicles to buyers, they will have to levy 18% GST, and therefore their sales will be less attractive. People will prefer buying it from individuals who do not have GST registration because they don't have to pay the 18%. So in this case, second-hand car dealer market can also face a problem. And finally, for the person who is buying the second-hand car from second-hand car dealers like Cars24 and all that, for this particular person, he will have to shell out more money because now you have a plus 18% GST on top of the sale value. He'll have to shell out more money. So one, for the electric vehicle industry, because now it's in par with petrol and diesel as far as sale of used vehicles is concerned. Two, it is the market for the second-hand dealers. They could also face a problem in their sales. And finally, for the buyer of second-hand vehicle, he will have to shell out more money in terms of tax because now it's become a flat 18% GST. Well, I hope I was able to make things clear through this particular video. If you like this video, please show your support to us by hitting the like button. If you want more videos like these on a regular basis by way of notifications, you can also think of hitting on the subscribe button. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and thank you.